IELTS Speaking Part 2. Describe activities. Describe a car journey that you went on. IELTS Speaking Part 2. Describe activities. Struggling to describe an activity in IELTS? V2T English will help you overcome this obstacle. Master Band 9 answers with ease. Powerful vocabulary and natural phrases. Band 9 tips plus full vocabulary breakdown. Cue card. Describe a car journey that you went on. You should say where you went, what you did there, who you went on the journey with, and say how you felt about the journey. Time allocation. Total time, 2 minutes, 120 seconds. 1. Introduction, 0 to 15 seconds. 2. Where you went, 15 to 35 seconds. 3. What you did there, 35 to 65 seconds. 4. Who you went with, 65 to 95 seconds. 5. How you felt about it, 95 to 115 seconds. 6. Conclusion, 115 to 120 seconds. Guided structure. 1. Introduction, 0 to 15 seconds. Suggested ideas plus academic vocabulary / collocations. Traveling by car can provide a flexible and immersive travel experience. Personal mobility, autonomous travel, flexible scheduling. It allows for spontaneous stops and scenic views. Spontaneous exploration, panoramic route. Travel freedom. I'd like to describe a memorable car journey that left a lasting impression on me. Meaningful experience, lasting memory, immersive journey. Example. I firmly believe that traveling by car offers not only personal mobility, but also the opportunity for spontaneous exploration. Today, I'd like to describe a particularly meaningful experience, a car journey that remains a lasting memory. 2. Where you went, 15 to 35 seconds. Suggested ideas plus academic vocabulary / collocations. We drove from Hanoi to Sapa, a mountainous town in northern Vietnam. Highland retreat, scenic destination. Mountainous terrain. The route was winding but picturesque. Serpentine roads, breathtaking scenery, panoramic landscapes. It was a 6-hour drive through varied terrain. Geographic diversity. Elevation changes, rural expanse. Example. We drove from Hanoi to Sapa, a renowned highland retreat nestled in Vietnam's mountainous terrain. Despite the serpentine roads, the drive was filled with breathtaking scenery and panoramic landscapes that made every minute worthwhile. 3. What you did there, 35 to 65 seconds. Suggested ideas plus academic vocabulary / collocations. We went trekking in the hills and explored local villages. Ecotourism, cultural immersion. Hiking expedition. I interacted with local ethnic groups. Cultural exchange, traditional livelihood. Indigenous heritage. We also visited waterfalls and tried local food. Natural landmarks, gastronomic experience, culinary exploration. Example. While in Sapa, we went trekking and participated in ecotourism that led us to remote villages. We engaged in cultural immersion, connecting with people whose indigenous heritage was both rich and humbling. Moreover, visiting natural landmarks, and enjoying a culinary exploration of the region made it truly special. 4. Who you went with 65 to 95 seconds. Suggested ideas plus academic vocabulary/collocations. I traveled with two close friends from university. Peer companionship, shared adventure. Close-knit group, we shared responsibilities and planned everything together. Collaborative planning, co-navigation. Mutual reliance, the journey strengthened our bond. Interpersonal connection, group synergy, emotional camaraderie. Example: I went on this journey with two of my closest friends, which brought a sense of peer companionship and shared adventure. In addition, through collaborative planning and mutual reliance, our interpersonal connection grew stronger than ever. 5. How you felt about the journey, 95 to 115 seconds. Suggested ideas plus academic vocabulary/collocations. I felt refreshed and inspired by the trip. That emotional uplift, mental clarity, scenic rejuvenation. It was both relaxing and exciting. The dual impact, tranquil moments, adrenaline bursts of freedom and scenery were unforgettable. Liberating atmosphere, visual serenity, unforgettable experience. Example: this journey gave me an emotional uplift and a sense of mental clarity that I hadn't experienced in a long time. Furthermore, the liberating atmosphere of an open road, coupled with the visual serenity of nature, made it an unforgettable experience. Conclusion: 115 to 120 seconds. Suggested ideas plus academic vocabulary/collocations. It was a perfect combination of exploration and bonding. Experiential richness, social connection. Memorable escapade. I would definitely take a similar trip again. Travel aspiration, nostalgic value. Future intent: the journey deepened my appreciation for travel. Broadened perspective, emotional resonance, journey appreciation. Example: to sum up, it was a memorable escapade that combined experiential richness and social connection. It certainly fueled my travel aspiration and broadened my perspective on what makes a journey truly worthwhile. IELTS Speaking Part 2. Describe activities. Subscribe. If you want more. Band 9 Model. Answers and strategies. Sample answer. I'd like to recount an unforgettable car journey I had that not only offered a change of scenery, but also a chance for deep reflection. It was a journey that combined both freedom and adventure, taking me through diverse landscapes and offering new experiences. The trip left me with a profound sense of satisfaction and renewed energy, which I've been cherishing ever since. The destination was Sapa, a stunning hill station in Vietnam, famous for its ethnic diversity and breathtaking natural beauty. It's located in the Northern Highlands, and the drive took us through winding roads with stunning views of mountains, forests, and lush valleys. The journey from Hanoi to Sapa took about 6 hours, and every minute spent on the road was filled with a sense of excitement and awe. Once we arrived, we embarked on a trekking expedition, exploring local villages and experiencing the rich cultural heritage of the ethnic minorities. We also visited several scenic viewpoints that offered panoramic views of the surrounding mountains and terraced rice fields. In addition, we enjoyed the local cuisine, which was delicious and filled with unique flavors, making the whole experience even more memorable. I was accompanied by two of my closest friends, with whom I've shared many adventures over the years. We had great synergy throughout the journey, as we enjoyed planning together and discussing our experiences. Our camaraderie made the trip all the more enjoyable, and we had meaningful conversations about everything from travel dreams to personal aspirations. The entire journey left me feeling rejuvenated and inspired, as it gave me the opportunity to disconnect from the usual hustle and immerse myself in nature. There was a sense of liberation that came from the freedom of the open road, coupled with the peaceful atmosphere of the mountains. I felt truly grateful for the experience, as it was not just a physical journey, but a mental retreat that helped me reflect on the bigger picture of life. To conclude, this car journey was much more than just a trip from one place to another. It was an invigorating experience that rejuvenated my mind and spirit. The sense of freedom and the unpredictable beauty of the journey are memories I will carry with me for years to come. Bonus tips to speak better. 1. Give deep, purpose-driven motivations. For the journey, avoid superficial descriptions. Express the personal significance of the journey and how it resonates with your values or broader experiences. Example: what made this car journey so special was not only the beautiful landscapes I encountered, but also the time it offered for self-reflection, allowing me to disconnect from the daily grind and realign my personal goals. 2. Show how the journey challenged or enhanced your perspective. Explain how the journey was not just about the destination, but about the new perspectives you gained or the growth you experienced. Example: the journey was not simply about reaching a new location, but about embracing the unexpected moments, from spontaneous detours to breathtaking views, which broadened my understanding of how we often find value in the unpredictability of life. 3. Connect the journey to a larger meaning or personal growth. Frame the journey as more than just a trip. Express how it contributed to your personal development, emotional growth, or helped you form lasting memories. Example: the journey wasn't just about the beautiful scenery or visiting a new place. It was an opportunity to strengthen relationships and gain deeper insights into what truly matters in life, especially when shared with close friends. What to avoid. 1. Avoid cliché or generic descriptions. Don't: it was just a regular trip. We had fun and enjoyed the scenery. Do: the journey was much more than a simple trip. It represented a chance to disconnect from routine and reconnect with both my inner self and the people I care about, creating an experience that would stay with me for years. 2. Don't repeat basic phrases or words. Don't: I went on a journey in a car, and it was a good trip. We had a nice time. Do: this trip was about more than just reaching a destination. It symbolized an adventure, an exploration of nature, and a valuable time for bonding with friends. 3. Don't focus solely on the physical aspects of the journey. Don't: the car was comfortable and the road was smooth, which made the trip better. Do: while the comfort of the car certainly contributed to the overall experience, it was the emotional journey and the conversations along the way that made it memorable and meaningful. 50 academic collocations. Recount an unforgettable journey, share details of a trip that left a strong impression. Offer a change of scenery, provide a different view or environment. Deep reflection, thinking deeply about personal experiences. Combine freedom and adventure, mix a sense of independence with excitement. Take through diverse landscapes, travel through various natural environments. Fill with excitement and awe, make you feel thrilled and amazed. Natural beauty, the inherent attractiveness of nature. Winding roads, curvy, twisting paths, or streets. Ethnic diversity, the presence of multiple ethnic groups in a location. Breathtaking views, stunning and impressive vistas. Panoramic views, wide and extensive views of a scene. Trekking expedition, a journey or hike through rough terrain. Cultural heritage, the traditions and customs of a particular group. Terraced rice fields, rice paddies arranged in steps on mountainsides. Local cuisine, traditional food from a specific region. Unique flavors, distinct or special tastes. Great synergy, excellent teamwork or collaboration. Meaningful conversations, talks that are significant and have depth. Rejuvenated and inspired, feeling refreshed and motivated. Sense of liberation, feeling free or unburdened. Peaceful atmosphere, a calm and relaxing environment. Grateful for the experience, feeling thankful for what happened. Physical and mental retreat, a break that refreshes both body and mind. Rejuvenate the mind and spirit to refresh one's thoughts and emotions. Sense of freedom, feeling unrestricted or liberated. Unpredictable beauty that is surprising or unexpected. Carry with me for years to keep memories or experiences for a long time. Immersed in nature, completely involved in natural surroundings. Reflect on the bigger picture, think about larger life aspects or perspectives. Sense of adventure, the excitement or thrill of an unknown experience. Serene environment, a calm and peaceful setting. Cherishing memories, holding on to memories as precious or valuable. Reaffirmed my desire, strengthened my determination or goal. Meaningful retreat, a retreat that offers valuable personal insight. Escape from routine, getting away from everyday life or obligations. Mental and emotional clarity, clear thinking and understanding of one's emotions. Vivid landscapes, bright and striking natural scenes. Thrilled with excitement, extremely excited and happy. Immersive travel experience, a travel experience that fully engages all senses. Unforgettable adventure, an adventure that remains in memory for a long time. Winding mountain paths, curved roads through mountainous areas. Culturally rich environment, an environment full of cultural diversity and significance. Memorable journey, a trip that is unforgettable and significant. Sense of awe and wonder, feeling amazed and in awe of something spectacular. Engaging with locals, interacting with people from the local area. Captured the essence, truly understood or experienced the core nature of something. Breathtakingly beautiful, extremely beautiful, in a way that takes your breath away. Experiential learning gained through direct experiences. Cultural exchange, sharing and learning about each other's cultures. sustained effort, continuous hard work, or perseverance. Band 9 Evaluation 1. Fluency and coherence. Band 9. Why? The speaker delivers a seamless, uninterrupted monologue with a clear, logical flow of ideas, ensuring each point is connected smoothly. Transition phrases like "once we arrived," "in addition," and "to conclude" add clarity and cohesion throughout the response. The structure of the answer follows a logical progression from introduction to destination, activities, companions, and personal feelings. Coherence. Each segment is elaborated upon in a way that directly ties back to the central topic. The ideas build on one another, offering depth to the narrative, while ensuring no point feels underdeveloped or disjointed. The speaker consistently focuses on the main theme of the journey and the reflective experience it provided. Band 9 descriptors met. Speaks fluently with no hesitation or repetition, connects ideas logically, and develops responses with clarity and depth. 2. Lexical resource. Band 9. Why? The vocabulary used throughout the response is rich, precise, and sophisticated, including thematic and descriptive expressions like breathtaking natural beauty, local cuisine, trekking expedition, camaraderie, mental retreat. These expressions, along with academic collocations like sense of freedom, rejuvenated and inspired, and meaningful conversations, elevate the answer's tone, creating a higher level of academic discourse. The speaker avoids repetition and utilizes a broad range of vocabulary that is both accurate and contextually appropriate. Band 9 descriptors met. Wide and natural use of advanced, topic-specific vocabulary, effective use of uncommon lexical items, with full appropriateness, no awkward phrasing or lexical errors. 3. Grammatical range and accuracy. Band 9. Why? The speaker uses an impressive variety of grammatical structures, enhancing the depth and complexity of the response. Examples include subjunctive mood. If I were granted the opportunity, complex conditionals. Were I to pursue this role, I believe I'd find relative clauses. A journey that not only offers adventure, but also provides deep reflection. Nominalizations. The sense of freedom was an invaluable aspect of the experience. The speaker demonstrates full control over grammar with no noticeable errors, using varied sentence structures that support the message rather than complicate it. Band 9 descriptors met. Full control of a wide range of grammatical structures, no slips in agreement, tense, or syntax, sophisticated sentence types used to enhance meaning. 4. Pronunciation. Band 9. Why? The response is spoken with clear, precise pronunciation, where complex words and academic expressions like rejuvenated, camaraderie, and ethnic diversity are articulated clearly. Intonation is varied and dynamic, matching the emotional content of the answer, rising with excitement when talking about the journey and falling with reflection when describing personal feelings. The rhythm is steady and thought groups are clearly segmented, making it easy for the listener to follow the narrative. Band 9 descriptors met. Wide range of pronunciation features used flexibly and effectively. Intonation, stress, and rhythm support clarity and engagement. Speech would be effortlessly intelligible. IELTS Speaking Part 2. Describe activities. That's the end of today's Band 9 sample. If you found it helpful, don't forget to subscribe for more daily Band 9 answers.